All right, guys, we have a very big video to react to today. And this video is made by Glaivekyo, and it's pretty much him responding to the whole AI situation. Now, I didn't want to make a video reacting to Zumi's video because this video was just a hit piece. It really was. It was a hit piece. 15 minutes of him just going after Glaivekyo, trying to ruin his reputation. This entire video could have been avoided if you just simply messaged Glaivekyo and said, hey man, I noticed that you're using AI in your videos, can you tell me what's going on? That's all you had to do. But making a 15-minute video shitting on the guy, trying to ruin his reputation, when you look at the comments, it's literally just a bunch of oil shills, a bunch of people just shitting on Glaivekyo. So that's why I didn't want to react to this video, because it was off-putting and it came off as, yeah, I'm gonna make a video exposing the biggest liar in the space because he's criticizing my favorite game. It's just weird behavior. So we're gonna go ahead and see Glaivekyo's response here, see what he has to say. And while we're reacting to this, I'm literally eating like a bagel and drinking some milk, so chill on me, all right?
Liar in the gacha space. Mamma mia, the fakest gacha creator. They ran my scripts through an AI detector. It hit 70 to 100%. And now people are saying that I'm a fraud who uses ChatGPT to generate every single word I say. And not only that, there is tens and hundreds of people commenting, DMing, emailing, posting about it. And the narrative somehow became Glaivekyo's videos are fully AI generated. What?
Here's the thing too. Even though his videos are AI generated, is what he's saying, like, okay, everything he said about Genshin, is it wrong? No. And this goes to show that a lot of people don't really know how ChatGPT or AI works. You have to lay the blueprint for AI in order for it to give you a key summary, or in order for it to give you good information. Like if I go to ChatGPT right now and I tell it, hey man, make a random script for me about Genshin Impact, it's just gonna give me a whole lot of bullshit, right? That makes no fucking sense. But if you lay out the details, you give it information, you tell, the AI, hey man, you give it more context, then they're gonna give you a good response. They're gonna give you a good summary. That's what's going on here. He's taking the notes, right? He's laying the blueprint, and then AI gives him a response. That's what's going on here. Plus, I heard that that English is like his second language, so that's the reason why he's using AIs to, like, translate. It's like that's why I didn't even want to react to Zumi's video, because it's like, bro, he wasn't even thinking. He just went on his way just to make that video, just to attack his reputation, just to go after him. It just came off so weird. That's why I didn't want to react to it at all, because it's like, bro, you could have just simply messaged Glaivekyo, asked him, hey, what's going on? I know, like, you have a lot of AI. You have all your videos are AI generated. Can you explain to me what's happening? And he's gonna explain to you, and that's it. We move on. Why you gotta make a whole 15-minute video going after the man and ruining his reputation? What the fuck are we doing here?
A massive leap in logic. So, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, let's answer that question. Did an AI write my scripts? No. But did I use AI to fix them? Absolutely. And there is a massive difference. If you guys didn't know, let me give you the full context. I am not American. English is actually my second language. And I know what you're thinking, but Glaive, I thought you were black. You don't have an accent.
All right. Are you black? No. Oh, okay.
And that is exactly where the insecurity comes from. I can speak fluent Japanese, but I'm actually insecure about my professional writing. Even though I sound native, my raw grammar and sentence structure are often very much broken. And if I say my thoughts out loud, you would not understand. And then for your take that I don't have my own opinions, well, the answer to that is I have crippling ADHD. This is actually where the soul of the channel comes from, right? The ADHD gives me wild ideas, like furry boy takes you out on a date, but he gets ambushed. Boyfriend roleplay ASMR, like where did you get that idea from? It is where the creativity comes from, right? It also explains the really late and rare upload schedule. The ideas are mine because my brain never shuts up. There is constantly like 3 podcasts in my brain all talking at the same time. But this condition of mine is terrible at structuring scripts. My raw notes look like Punishing Gray Raven skill descriptions. It is a mess, and you need a guide maker to understand the gameplay. And so I use AI to bridge that gap. I bring the messy notes,
And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay? There's nothing wrong with that. Using AI as a tool, it's fine. Right? It's fine. As long as the idea, like, as long as the idea came from you, that's fine. As long as that's your opinion, that's how you truly feel, that's cool. It's literally just you enhancing your opinion. That's it. He's taking his opinion, he's enhancing it, and then he's delivering his opinion to a lot of people. That's all he's doing. He's providing valid arguments so that when people try to counter his statements, when people try to counter his opinion, he can defend himself and say, no, this is how I feel, and this is the reason why, blah, 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 blah. That's what AI is for. For people who, can't really speak English properly. Like, AI is a tool at the end of the day. It is a tool that you can use for your own advantage. You can use it, take it as an advantage. That's it.
Creative ideas, and then the AI brings the structure and the grammar. It organizes the insane amounts of information into something you can actually watch. And to those people who call me lazy, you let the AI do all the work for you. Well, to prove otherwise, see that I have the research.
Like video has my back, right?
Look at the comments.
Okay, comment aside.
Okay, comments aside.
Okay, so you guys see exactly what I'm talking about right here. He's taking notes, right? He's taking notes, and then he's gonna put this in AI so that it can enhance his points, fix some, grammar errors and etc. This is fine. You know what I'm saying? This is fine. When I'm making my videos, now I don't use AI for any of my videos at all because I don't have a script or anything. But for my titles, I go to ChatGPT and I'm like, all right, let's say for example, yesterday's title, right? For yesterday's video about dispatch community. The original title was "The Dispatch Community is Out of Control." I take that title, I go to ChatGPT and I say, all right, what is the best title for "The Dispatch Community is Out of Control"? I click enter. ChatGPT gives me a bunch of titles that can, help me get more engagement, right? That's gonna, reach out to a lot of people because they're gonna click the video because they read the title. And then the title they gave me is "The Dispatch Community is Out for Blood." I chose that title and boom, I put on a video. When you use AI like that, that's fine. Because the idea came from you. Like originally, the idea came from you. But then you took that idea and you enhanced it with AI. That's all there is to it. That's why I find it so disingenuous for Zumi to like make that video and be like, oh, AI slop. Pretty much just trying to discredit him as a creator, saying that, oh, these ideas aren't original. Like, I don't think he said that, but that's what people are going to think when they watch that video. They're going to be like, oh, his ideas aren't original. That's not how he genuinely feels. He's just lying. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's messed up, man. It's messed up. All you had to do was message the guy and be like, hey, man, I see you use AI on your videos. Can you explain to me what's happening? And that's it. Making a 15-minute hit piece video. It's crazy.
And I have the rage, the anger, the reactions.
Like you don't even know why he's using it. You were just assuming why he used it and jumping to conclusions.
One. So if it's a flower or a feather, it's one. What the fuck? That's bullshit. Just make everything one.
Bro, this game looks so different, but you mean to tell me they can sit here and make these UI changes? They can change the way the game looks, but they can't implement a damn skip button. What the fuck is this, bro? Y'all can make all these changes, make the game look fancy, but you can't implement a skip button.
What the fuck? That's bullshit. Just make everything one. You need two? Ay, 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 mi bomba clan. Holy shit. This is so good.
But my English writing structure is, to be honest, as good as Genshin's loadout system. My handsome brothers and pretty sisters and very attractive in-betweeners, if I wrote these scripts raw, you wouldn't watch them because the grammar would be shite. So I use AI as a tool. I feed it my notes, my arguments, my misinformation and my bad takes and my agenda-pushing narratives, and I ask it to translate them into professional English. But if you're asking if I'm a content farm generating slop, no. If I was, I would be making so much more money. Like, Jesus Christ, have you seen those top 10 videos? Or maybe I guarantee you I can make. Have you seen those?
These videos are AI slot videos, right? When you go to YouTube Shorts, you guys see all those AI sloppy videos. That is the true definition of AI slop. This right over here. And I know you guys seen those AI Avengers Doomsday trailers, bro. That should be pissing me off, man, because I actually think that that's the actual Avengers Doomsday trailer, but it's not. It's just an AI slop video. My fault, I forgot to silence my phone, but yeah, there are a ton of AI slop videos, but taking his content, right, where he actually provides valid arguments and the way that he presents his argument is entertaining and good, you take that and you just throw it in the garbage and say, yeah, man, that's just an AI slop video. All your videos are AI slop. I'm not all of them, but most of them are AI slop. It's like, come on, man. Come on, bro.
top 10 videos, or maybe I guarantee you I could be making so much more and so much faster. But if you're asking if I use a grammar checker on Viagra to compensate for my language barrier, a guilty as charged. And here is the thing people don't understand about these detectors. If I write a script myself, like literally my own ideas, my own words, but then I ask the AI to quote unquote make it better and grammatically correct it or make it more engaging in a way, when you check it, it will come.
I can literally show you guys right now. The way I use ChatGPT. So hold on, give me a second. Title suggestions for Hoyo Shields. But yeah, for yesterday's video, you guys can see, boom. Best titles for the dispatch community is out for blood. Wait, actually, no. Okay, dispatch community is in shambles. So you guys can see they give me a bunch of titles: drama, chaos, commentary, breakdown, sarcastic mocking, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm like, okay, what about the dispatch community is out for blood? And then I see that that's what they put there. And I'm like, okay, so this is actually a pretty good title to put. So I take that, put in the title, and boom, post a video. That's the way I use ChatGPT for my videos. This is the only time I use ChatGPT for my videos. It's for them to enhance my titles, and that's pretty much it. That's all. Right? So everybody has their own reasons to use ChatGPT. To sit here and assume that the reason why he's using it is because, oh, he's not being honest with how he feels, he can't think for himself, right? It's weird. It's weird. And the reason why, not just Zumi, but a lot of these Hoyo shows, the reason why they're going after him is because they can't attack his argument. Because when you take a look at his videos and his arguments when it comes to Genshin Impact, some of them, right? Some of them do have misinfo. I'm pretty sure I think the 6.2 one with Alice and stuff like that, there was some misinformation there. But overall, when it comes to criticism, no skip button, them being lazy, them locking level 100 behind the paywall, and etc., can't deny that it's the truth. It's just the truth. So instead of these people trying to prove him wrong, they try to attack his reputation. They try to attack him as a creator and say, oh, you're using AI, so everything you said is wrong. Like, what the fuck?
Come out to be high percentage of AI. The detector doesn't distinguish between AI generated the opinion and AI fixed the sentence structure. It just sees the polish and flags it. And this is why what you did at the end of your video is so dangerous. You explicitly asked your viewers to go out and start a witch hunt against anyone else they suspect is using AI.
If you guys have a suspicion of anybody in this space who could be using AI to make their scripts, let me know down below in the comments. And
You see, that part right there is why I didn't even want to watch the video. That's why I didn't even want to react to the video. That part is crazy, to sit here and start a witch hunt against people who, use AI for their videos for their own reasons is crazy. Like, you're literally telling your viewers, hey, if you guys find anybody that's using AI for their videos, let me know, and I'm going to make a video shitting on them. I'm going to make a video exposing them. What the fuck are we doing? Like, are you serious right now? And these are the same people that are constantly whining about drama. They're constantly crying about drama, saying that they're so tired of drama, but this is what you're doing.
Of anybody in this space who could be using AI to make their scripts, let me know down below in the comments, and I will make—
Like, what? What are we even doing, man?
Let's not start a witch hunt for other people. I don't think that's a great idea.
And that is objectively a horrible thing to say. And now the entirety of this video is just reiterating the same points for about 15 minutes, and it's about calling me a person who
There's no different from creators like Tuhu who police other creators' content. All he does is police other people's content and uplift himself. That's all Tuhu does.
Who doesn't care about gacha? That just prompts an AI to make arguments for me. Make a Genshin hate video now. Make me a response to his video because I can't do it without you, ChatGPT. If that were true, explain the footage of me live on stream, spending hours gathering information, taking notes, structuring the timeline, and reacting to news in real time. I am doing the work. I am building the arguments. An AI doesn't need to take notes.
You guys can see, he pretty much has the blueprint, right? That's the blueprint. He puts it on ChatGPT. He's like, all right, ChatGPT, turn this into a script. And that's it. As long as he's laying the blueprint, that's fine. He's laying the blueprint so that ChatGPT can execute it. That's it.
I need these notes. If I was just generating slop, I wouldn't spend hours researching. The AI fixes the words. The work is mine. I mean, I understand if what I just said doesn't make sense to you. There is a literal minute segment where you point into a very specific sentence in my video as proof of AI, and this is what you said.
Why would you put "you're not just silencing companies" in there? If it was a human being writing that script, you wouldn't even get the idea to put this into your script because it simply doesn't make any sense in that context.
Well, you're right. Silencing companies make no sense. Absolutely. But that is not what I said. If you look at the screen, bro, it says silencing complaints. If you are blind, let me read it out for you. Right? When you start shutting down good faith criticism, you are not just silencing complaints. You are hurting the game in the long run. It makes perfect sense. Complaining, criticizing the things that sounds bad in your ears as a loyal Genshin player that could never see wrong in their favorite game. Oh, but Genshin could use an AI voice for their promos.
Hello, traveler. Welcome to Genshin Impact.
See? And that's the thing, man. It's like we're sitting here getting mad at a creator for using AI, but we're playing a game made by a company that uses AI. What the fuck are we talking about? For Honkai Nexus Anima, Hoyoverse, they're literally hiring people who are experienced in using AI. They're literally doing that. And he just showed this video here where they're using AI to talk about Millie Astro Wonderland collab. Not the collab, but them implementing Millie Astro Wonderland in Genshin Impact. Like, what the fuck are we even doing here, man? It's like, once again, man, the reason why they're going after Glaive is because he's criticizing Genshin. Think about it. Just think about it. If he was glazing Genshin Impact 24/7 while using AI, do you think creators like Zumi would post that video saying exposing the biggest liar? Do you think he would actually post that video? No, he wouldn't, because he's glazing Genshin. Right? He's glazing Genshin. You guys know those leak channels where they talk about leaks and they have like this AI voice, right? They're using an AI voice that's pretty much explaining the leak. There are so many channels like that in the gacha space. Do you see people complaining about those? Not really, right? Because it's just normal at this point. Whether you like it or not, AI is being normalized. A lot of companies are relying on AI. It is what it is. All right, it is what it is.
Content creator that criticizes Genshin, kill him! Kill him now for the purpose of the agenda! In your rush to expose me, in your attempts to prove that I am this horrible plague to the internet, you misread the text and spent 120 seconds debunking a sentence that you imagined. Somebody call the 911! Doctor, please help! I think he is high! I admit it, my grammar isn't perfect. I admit it, I use tools to help me, but at least I know how to goddamn read. If you're going to drag my reputation through the mud, maybe double check the transcript first, right? I mean, it's just my observation though, right? Don't get offensive. But let's get into the core of his video. It is the claim that my videos are soulless or random nonsense generated by a robot. And for that, you brought up my extraction phase wording and you called it stupid.
Writing is so stupid. Not even the dumbest human being in this world could make this up. Like, what are these phrases? Also, what are you talking about, bro?
I mean, you were struggling to give it a reaction to that phrase and you just called it stupid. Like, you don't know what it means. You are condemning me for using AI, but I could talk.
That's what happens when you can't come up with a counter argument. So therefore, you just resort to, oh, what you're saying is stupid. You're using AI and blah, 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 blah.
To you in the simplest way possible, and you still wouldn't understand. You would jump through leaps of logic, and when you get asked to explain how you get to that conclusion, you just make shit the fuck up. And you know what? I'll take it. Okay, extraction phase. Maybe it's a stupid name. You got me. But that is a real concept in the gacha lifecycle, and it's also a very known thing. It is a whole thing going around gacha games, especially Hoyoverse games, that the first and second year is the honeymoon phase, and the third year is the extraction phase. It is when the power creep gets.
So far, I will say this video is pretty nice so far. He's proving a lot of what not proving, but like he's pretty much defending himself really, really well here. I just hope that in this video he he actually out he apologizes and he says that, I should have told you guys that I am using AI. Hopefully he mentions that in the video because he should have done that. He should have told his viewers that, guys, I'm using AI, etc.
It's rampant. It is where they feel like they stop trying in their events and contents and they start promoting their new game instead. Their goal is to maximize earnings and income from people who are
Transparency, right? Transparency. That's what's happening here. It's just transparency.
trapped in the sunk cost fallacy. And it's a whole thing. You implied yourself to not be a tourist by accusing me of one, so surely you know this already, right? I mean, that's what happened to Genshin, that is what happened to HSR, and it's just a whole cycle. Maybe you're criticizing the word choice, in which, what the fuck? But if you're accusing me of making shit up, you're just wrong. Related to making shit up, you also attack me for saying there was a drought for info for Wuthering Waves 3.0, claiming leakers knew everything. He talked about leaks being abundant in WUWA 3.0. I don't know where he's getting this from, but I have not seen the motorcycle footage from anywhere before the official reveal. The first person mode, the motorcycle ride being available for every
Nobody knew a damn thing about the motorcycle thing unless you look at leaks. Nobody knew a damn thing about this. There's a reason why you see a bunch of reaction videos, people reacted to the motorbike system, mechanic. Like, what are we talking about? If you pay attention to leaks, then yes, you would know. But if you don't, then you have no idea.
everyone as a gadget. Man, I thought we were all equally surprised. I really thought that. I said it in the script as well. Verbatim, the drought was real, the reliable leakers were empty-handed, and the community's excitement was starting to curdle into genuine frustration. Yes, we were all waiting for a 3.0 trailer at the end of the 2.8 live stream. Everyone was rioting that we didn't get any, and the content creators called the patch dead because of it. Brother, not a single leaker was empty-handed. What on earth are you talking about? We already knew about these characters way before we got official teaser. Like, he was just actually making up random nonsense.
Not a single leaker was empty-handed. What on earth are you talking about? We already knew about these characters way before we got any official teaser. Like, he's actually just making up random nonsense.
Proof!
Nope. Bullshit. Complete bullshit. We didn't know anything about these characters at all before they revealed them. Bro, this guy, he clearly looked at leaks and he assumed that because he looked at leaks, then everybody looked at leaks and everybody should know. Not everybody looks at leaks, man. Not everybody looks at leaks. Nobody knew a damn thing about Mornay. Nobody knew a damn thing about Lene. Nobody knew a damn thing about Luke. Luke, however you say his last name. The girl with the pink hair. We don't know a damn thing about these characters at all. Because we didn't look at leaks.
Where's the proof? Because from my perspective, we're all equally surprised. I'm sorry. I wasn't in the leaker deaths with you. I'm not allowed to talk about the leaks itself, so why would I indulge in it, you nub? And as you endorsed in your video, by the way, ChatGPT being the reliable information gatherer should know that there is leaks around, no? So why did I get it wrong? And also, you are okay with using AI to search for information. You are okay with relying on it for facts.
I myself use AI sometimes too, but I only use it to find information or to...
You see, that's why I didn't want to react to that video, because we all use AI for our own reasons, bro. You just said in the video that you use AI for your own reasons. So why are you going after somebody else because they're using AI for their own reasons? He's using AI because of translation, right? He's using AI to translate his videos, and he's also using AI to enhance his talking points, enhance his arguments. What the fuck? Rules for thee, but not for me?
summarize something really complicated I don't understand.
When it has been proven again and again that it literally makes shit up, but when I use it to fix my structures, oh, end of the world. Finally, we're going to go back to the slop and...
You have to put in the work to correct the information that ChatGPT is giving you. A lot of people like to assume that for ChatGPT, you just put random shit, and then ChatGPT just gives you the best response in history. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. You can literally gaslight ChatGPT into thinking that 2 times 5 equals 500. You can do that. You have to like dog walk ChatGPT to give you the right answer. You have to dog walk ChatGPT to give you the correct response. Because if you don't, they're just going to give you invalid information.
Soulless claim. I think this is funny to me because usually I got a lot of hate comments saying that I have too much attitude. I get tone policed constantly. Ever since Brand Online made that reaction to my video, people tell me I sound arrogant, angry, hyperbolic, condescending. Like my fucking fault I sound so engaging and created a whole audience from it. But oh, you called it soulless. So how does that make fucking sense? How am I emotion inducing and soulless at the same time? But are you a different animal and the same beast? What the fuck does that mean, Kobe Bryant? The math ain't mathing and the arguments don't line up. You might not find soul in the script writing, sure. ChatGPT is especially brilliant in script writing writing and English. Just like the anime Your Lie in April, the main character, Arimakose, he won many awards. He is a piano prodigy, and the biggest, most often compliment he receives is that he plays like a robot. The tempo, the piano strokes, it makes him a virtuoso. Oh my god, that's a big word! It must be from ChatGPT. Calm your tits. But the girl, Kaori, when she listened to him playing, she says it has no soul. Sure, you can argue that my script doesn't have a soul. It's so grammatically perfect that it's soulless. But my video, my delivery, my videos absolutely has a soul. Every single one of them has a soul. I pay my editors to edit my videos in an engaging way. I told them they have the creative freedom. They can add in whatever they want. When they put a typo on screen, I call it engagement bait. And when they put the same Camellia meme on screen for the 30th time,
it's all about the delivery, man. It's all about the delivery. It's all about, you know, the intention, right? The intention, the delivery. That's what it's all about. So that's why when you look at Zumi's video, it's just off-putting, right? It's off-putting because you're trying to discredit another creator despite all the effort they put into these videos. You discredit them as a creator simply because AI is involved.
week. I say that is creative brain rot, and I pay artists a sickening amount of money to make these videos look good. And you think I spend money on Genshin and it's the end of my channel, but I assure you, I spend so much more accumulatively on editors and artists that even my peers tell me that I should stop. Real human beings work on this channel. If I just wanted to make AI slop, I would be churning out top 10 character lists every day because that is easy numbers. I can assure you, I support more real human beings doing what I do than someone out there starting a witch hunt to bring justice at the gacha space. Like, you're corny, bro. And by the way, you also made fun of a few of my most viewed videos. And if we just acknowledge that, yes, I used AI in my grammar checks and my structures. But was I wrong? Genshin Impact's main character isn't the main character. Was I wrong? Traveler is known to be a cut.
I said the same thing, bro. Is he wrong? You know what I'm saying? Is he wrong? Everything he said in these videos. Oh, AI slop. But is he wrong? You see, is he wrong? No. So what's the problem?
In their own story. Maybe not so much in Not Cry, but back then they are Sneeko, sitting in the corner of the hotel room as they were watching Mabuika getting cracked by Capitano. After 5 years, Genshin still doesn't respect your time. You can joke and giggle about me wasting your time. The title should be after 5 years, Glaivekyo still doesn't respect your time. But was I wrong though? Where is the loadout system? Where is the skip button? Where is all of these quality of life features? Do you think ChatGPT cares about a skip button? Nah! An AI doesn't feel frustration or any emotions at all. An AI doesn't feel betrayal when a game dev gets lazy. You know who does? I do. And I'm sure a lot of my subscribers and my viewers and my followers do too. I was only trying to make my ideas understood clearly. I can assure you it wasn't laziness. It was genuine incompetence and a dash of insecurity in my own script writing. Brothers and sisters, a lot of videos out there that proves this. I convinced AI that God is real, or gaslighting AI into 1 + 1 = 3. Brother, AI doesn't think at all. It responds to you like a good submissive boy toy that it is. So if you found
anybody who uses ChatGPT understands this. They know that ChatGPT can't really think for itself. It just glazes you. That's it.
Misinformation or lacking of any information, that is not AI, that is me being misinformed, and for the lack of better term, misguided. Just like when I voiced out the people's concerns, just like when I brought up issues that needed to be talked about. The situation we're having here is not a human being controlled by ChatGPT. It is a human using an AI as a tool. It is just a grammar checker and a script structurer to compensate for my English skills. That is all. Judge me on my arguments, judge me on my analysis, judge me on my lack of information, judge me on my overwhelming reactions, but don't erase my existence just because I use a grammar checker and a structurer. And for the love of God, do not tone police me. But before I end this, right, I need to breathe, right? I need to be like for real with you for a second, right? To the people who have been supporting me, I know some of you felt betrayed. I saw that I lost a few hundred subscribers in a day, like it's a lot. I saw the comments in my videos, the post on Twitter, the people sussing me out in my own Discord server, doubting my sincerity, my loyal viewers DMing me, my friends asking for clarification. Honestly, that breaks my heart. Your support means the world to me, and it is the reason I am here. And knowing that I made you feel like I was faking it or I didn't care, I am genuinely sorry. It was never
okay, good. You apologize. Good. That's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for an apology because him not letting his viewers know that he is using AI, that is wrong in a way. So I'm glad that he actually apologized about that.
Deceive you. And again, I wasn't being lazy. I was just insecure about my English. I wanted to sound professional for you, and I just feel like I didn't have that dog in me, in which case it's proven that I don't, and so I'm sorry. But this past week, or actually this past month, it has been high pressure. I have been canceled 3 times this month, and it's not even the end of the month yet. Hate comments, hit pieces, DMs telling me to end myself, and people I thought who were friends, putting me in the worst.
This whole situation really just shows that Hoyo shows they've pretty much ran out of ammo. They have no more ammo left. So now instead of them attacking your argument, they're just gonna attack your like they're just gonna ruin your reputation. They're just gonna say, "Oh, AI bad equals you're bad, and your content is bad." That's what they're doing now. They've ran out of ammo. They have no more ammo left.
possible to pander for their viewers. Everything is genuinely on fire for me. But strangely enough, when I was writing this script, it felt genuinely fun. I felt like the days in the beginning where I was just starting out. Unlike what the guy said in his video, where every single video he uses an AI script. No, I wasn't always like this. All my jokes were genuine. It is all just me. There were no deadlines. There were no pressure to perform. There is no perfect grammar. It was just me being myself. And I see now that the spotlight changed me. I got stiff. I got reliant on tools. I need to be what my viewers want me to be. But now I think I'm ready for it, you know? So even though this expose was meant to end my career, it actually kind of woke me up in a way. It forced me to stop hiding behind tools and write like myself again. I don't need to sound professional because maybe that's not what you're here for. Maybe you just want to hear my opinions, genuinely raw and messy. Maybe that's what you want. You want me to scream? You want me to scream and rage and be all parasocial with you? I don't know. What's crazy to me is some creators who I thought hated me was actually one of the first people who reached out to me to ask if I was okay. I don't know if this person wants to associate with me, so I can't say who, but it really surprised me how they're so hated online. But personally, they are really nice. And to all of you who decided to stay, get ready because very sloppy, creative, we're going to get super parasocial and we're going to push the agenda even further for the cause of the Kuro bots. And one last thing, before you goalpost and say that I use AI for this script, it came out to be 100% human. This is Glaivekyo and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.
Good video, man. I'm gonna go ahead and like that, and that's exactly why I wanted to wait for his response, because I knew that with Glaivekyo's response, there's gonna be more context, and we can fully understand what's happening here, right? So that's why I wanted to react to his video instead. But yeah, man, like, yo, Zumi, yo, that was messed up, bro. That was messed up. All you had to do was just simply message him, be like, hey, man, I noticed that you're using AI in your videos. Care to explain? Right? And he gives you the explanation. You ask him, hey, can I make a video talking about this? And of course, I'm going to let them know that you know that you're using AI because of translation, like whatever. You have your own reasons for using it. I'm just making this video just to let people know. And if he says no, then don't do it. If he says yes, then go for it. That's all you had to do, man. But no, let me make this video. Let me make a hit piece. Let me try to ruin his reputation. Let me start a witch hunt. If you see anybody using AI for their videos, let me know and I'll make a video on them. Like, brother, that is not a good look. That's not a good look. And it shows that you are now resorting to drama in order for you to get views. That's what you're doing now. And you're putting down creators for using AI. When you yourself said that you use AI as well, you admitted that you also use AI. So it's weird how you're going after people for using AI, but then you're like, oh yeah, I use AI as well. Even though you don't use it for your videos, still doesn't mean a damn thing. You still use AI at the end of the day. Everybody has their own reason to use AI, right? You can question why they're using it, but your immediate reaction shouldn't be, oh, you're using AI, so therefore your content is bad. You're not being genuine. That's not how you truly feel, blah, 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 blah. You don't really know that, right? You don't really know. You're just assuming. It's just a baseless accusation. That's it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, but I think he did pretty well explaining himself in his video. And yeah, that's it. I'll be seeing you guys soon. Adios.